Rod Roach never got to say goodbye to his older brother, Peter. 2 years ago, the dementia patient walked out of the Rockhampton Hospital, never to be seen again.
Unbelievable, really, because he was a bit of a wanderer and he was still able to get out.
The 80-year-old had been in hospital for 2 months when he left the ward while staff were responding to an emergency. He wasn't reported missing for hours. An air, water and land search was launched, but his body was never found.
There's no closure, not at all.
After walking through town, he headed east and was last seen crossing a bridge in Rockhampton's rural outskirts. The Central Coroner has now ruled he died from dehydration, saying very likely he would have succumbed within a short period of time after he was last seen alive. The tragedy has prompted the hospital to roll out airlocks and automatically locking doors on certain wards.
Not only are we focusing on infrastructure, but also our assessment processes, diversional therapists that support these type of patients.
Yet it hasn't prevented similar cases. Margaret Carville went missing from the Rockhampton Hospital Emergency Department a year ago. And this year, Edward Camille wandered outside Gladstone Hospital after surgery. Both short-stay patients had Alzheimer's and were eventually found unharmed.
The context of the other two patients are completely different environments. We look at the more generic lessons learned from these moments in time. A hospital is not a prison, so we cannot lock the hospital down.
Dementia Australia warns the problem is a national one and partly stems from the lack of aged care beds. It says hospitals are not designed for patients with a cognitive impairment to stay long term. It recommends quiet spaces in hospitals for patients to regroup, closely monitoring food and drink intake to prevent things like urinary tract infections, and more staff training.
Simple introductions and explaining what you're there to do can not only help familiarise the person with who you are and what you're doing, but also ground them in the environment that they're in.
While any change is too late for his brother, Rod Roach wants increased hospital security in the hope others won't experience his pain.
I don't want anyone to go through a loved one walking out of a hospital and never be seen again. It's not a good feeling.